Hey folks, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request and I'm really curious about this one, and I hope it doesn't get blocked because it's a recent release. Matt Galardo made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So Matt, thank you for this gift, my friend. Jason Isbell's Gravelweed. And Jason is a consummate lyricist. He is like John Prine in that regard. When I think about the artists and lyricists who really make me think, and these are people who just don't adopt other people's songs. They write a lot of their own stuff, and they just write on a different level. It's like quantum physics and poetry all in one, along with socialization. So let's see what Gravelweed is all about. Interesting for Jason.
Wish that I could be angry, punch a hole in the wall, drink a fifth of cheap whiskey and call and call and call. That ain't me anymore, baby. Never was, to tell the truth. I just saw it in a movie and thought that's what I was supposed to do. I was a gravelweed and I needed you to raise me. I'm sorry the day came when I felt like I was raised.
Man, already, that's a lot of pressure on the woman, though. He's saying, I needed you to raise me. I don't know if this is a reflection of his relationship with Amanda Shires or not. I don't know where they are with their relationship. I know they've been on the rocks for a while. Some folks have commented here that, that was going on. But all that said, I don't know if this is a reflection of that. But as I understand the anger thing, when you're an angry young man, as Billy Joel said, you got to outgrow that. But he said he saw it in a movie, thought that's what he was supposed to do, and he was mad. And I understand that too. When I was a teenager, I didn't know how to be with a girl or anything. So you just thought, oh, walking out was this thing to do when you were little. When I say little, I mean like when you're 15 years old or something. You don't know, you learn. But it's a lot of pressure on a woman to think that she's got to raise the guy, so to speak.
But now that I live to see my melodies betray me, I'm sorry the love songs all mean different things today. I wish that I could be angry. I wish I didn't understand. I said your skin was like water and let you flow right through my hands. Is there a love that's not crazy? Is there a life that's not alive? All I know is I had to go, and you know why. I was a gravelweed and I needed you to raise me. And you couldn't reach me once I felt like I was raised. And now that I live to see my melodies betray me, I'm sorry the love songs all mean different things today.
Things change. Perspective does.
I was a gravelweed and I needed you to raise me. And you couldn't reach me once I felt like I was raised. And now that I live to see my melodies betray me, I'm sorry the love songs all mean different things today.
Yeah, that's a true story right there. That's not just just a song to write a theme to a song. Some songs are just way too personal. And Taylor Swift, she was very well known for, she'd go out with a guy, break up with him, and then write about him, or he broke up with her, whatever she didn't like. Taylor Swifting, you throw him under the bus. Some artists will write very revealing songs. Miranda has done that with her Blake up with Break and all with Blake. I don't know if this is in that vein. It certainly seems to be. The title of the album, Foxes in the Snow. Maybe that could be a lot of things, but it could be, let's say you had a nickname for your significant other. Let's say he thought his significant other was a fox, like really beautiful, pretty, all that stuff. But in the snow, and maybe the snow is the environment that he created, meaning it was a cold environment. Once he had been raised, essentially he didn't treat her well. He didn't think much. He didn't know how to be. He said he wished he could be angry. He thought like he'd punch a hole in the wall, drink a fifth of whatever. But he said he thought he didn't know how to act when things were difficult. And I'm reading into it a bit, but I think that's the implication here. He didn't know how to act. He didn't know how to be. And so he saw something in a movie and he thought that's how he was supposed to be, because he just didn't know. And it's very hard to be so self-realizing in a moment where you have the presence of mind to say, like, I don't know how to be. I don't know what to say right now. Like, I don't know is a very difficult thing for a lot of folks. Most folks want answers. We're schooled literally from a very young age, kindergarten upward, to get knowledge. And then you take tests and you get right answers and wrong ones. So our psyches are wired to get answers. Even people who read the Bible, it's what is right, what is wrong. And we're not very comfortable just having questions and saying, I've got questions, or I don't know. Like the limits of our knowledge, if we know, like I'm very comfortable not knowing stuff because there's a lot that I actually do know, but there's infinitely more stuff that I don't. And if I don't know something, I'm very comfortable saying, look, I don't know, but that wasn't how I was when I was younger. That's the voice of experience, contemplation, pain, certain joys. And in here, he saw it in a movie, punch a wall. I've punched walls before when I was younger, out of frustration. It wasn't always frustration at a person. Sometimes at a given situation when you're working on a plumbing project under the floor and your hands are now bleeding and all this stuff, and you can't get the joint to come together or the elbow to get on there, and it gets so frustrating. And then somebody gives you a problem about something, and there's so many pressures that build up. Now you get older, you don't do that anymore. You're like, oh, that didn't really accomplish much, but now I've got to fix a wall and I look like an idiot. So I like when he said, I wish that I could get angry. And it's like, no, you're just hurt. You see the truth about yourself to a certain extent where you knew once you were raised to a point, you didn't think you really needed to treat her well. But you always needed to do that. You always needed to rely on her. You always needed to allow her in to speak into your life and be part of your life. And that can be a hard thing as a successful man, Jason's successful, or any man really. But once you think you have it made, as the Grateful Dead in one of their songs says, there is danger at your door. You don't have it made. You have to keep being that work in progress and treating people well. So, Matt, this is like I said, I mean, Jason will always get you thinking. His reflections are just unique. They're poetry and they're real life at the same time. They're honest. So I'm going to rate this one. And I can relate to it while rating the thing. The number that popped into my head immediately was a 9.2. It's just the acoustic is beautiful. Jason comes at it. He sings with a truthful intonation because it just seems to be that's who he is. And he's comfortable in his own skin, and he's also uncomfortable in it, as he revealed here. So, thank you, Matt. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.